Week 5, week 5, week 5. Alright, man. Breakout player. Matter of fact, hold on, I'll do it. Hold the Eagles. 3 interceptions. He'll be X factor. That's big. Hold on, that's William Jack. Yeah, that's big. Hold on. Yeah, that's major right there. Weekly strategy. But it's week 5 against Justin, man. This is a division game. This is a big one. Kind of know how Justin play already, so this is gonna be a good one. KB going on, bro. Bro, I really want to get him involved, bro. He a 95 speed quarterback, bro. Like that shit actually crazy, bro. I want to just upgrade his scramble just cause. This what I need. I'm finna change my depth chart too. I've been wanting to use him, bro, but he's so slow. He too short, bro. He 5'9", bro. Bro getting babied every time. Bro, how you get that? Mm-mm. How you get that? I sure ain't got that. I don't know how to access that shit. Alright, the rest of these shit. No, no. Forget that. Forget what I was gonna do. Hold up. Alright, man. Damn, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough for real, on God. I need to get you up in these franchises, KB. I'm waiting on bro right now. Let me know when he ready. Hold up. Bet. Let's get it. Let me put something up real quick. Justin, man. It's a division game. Bruh, KB, bruh, these niggas really like that, bruh. This shit not sweet. Hey, we need to play again though on the PS4 version, not PS5 version. I don't be on that shit. I ain't even kept to you.
We find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Washington football team.
Hold on, y'all.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
I not just they should take this motherfucker out.
They go play action here on first down.
Give me that. Come on, Justin. Come on, Justin. We early with it, bro. Come on, stop. Justin, stop it. Stop it, Justin.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day. And it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away.
I had bro open too.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not.
And a big loss here as he's
got this fucking front line not blocked, so.
rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On first down, Strong. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hands it off.
Yes, sir. Got him.
And hit behind the line. He lost the
Yes, sir. That was a user. Let's go. That was user. Let's go.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
That was a user.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame
Justin, if you're watching, that was user.
taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From the 29, Allen. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, he left no doubt about
I am tripping. Hold on. See, that's running 2 leads. This should be confusing me sometimes. I'll be forgetting I can run. I can actually run with Josh Allen. He got 91 speed. Let me stop.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Allen off the play fake. Flushed out right. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They go play action with Stanley, eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted. Picked up at the 17. Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
Oh my God, bro.
Young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did early.
Bro, this game, bro.
College days when they were used to being
This game, bro.
the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 20.
As soon as I want to sub him in for like just one play, I just wanted to see how he was gonna do. He throw a pick, bro. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna blame him, bro. That hell no, I ain't gonna blame him, bro. That's bullshit.
Now a handoff here to his running back, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
That is crazy, bro. As soon as I like literally sub him in.
play fake here on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
Off the play fake. Strong. Going deep here for Watkins.
Appreciate you.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled
Wait! Bro, this game. Bro, hell no, bro. I'm done, bro.
See if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Strong. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Strong. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. On 3rd down. Strong. He's going deep for Brown. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll run on first down. Walters busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
This shit crazy.
On play action, Allen. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. On 4th down, Strong. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Eluding the pressure right.
Get that motherfucker. Bro, this game is like, I don't know, bro. This shit really weird as fuck.
Someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off play action. Strong. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Strong. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down.
This game has been very shitty.
That is and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession.
All right, bro. Look like in.
Never got the ball on target.
Yeah, it looks like in. This shit. Yeah, this shit bullshit.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. And the Eagles have recovered. The defense was surrounding that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Following the fumble recovery, Strong. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Strong. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Back to throw again. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. A final shot before half for Allen. Looking for McLaurin, and he's
go, man.
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin as time expires in the first half. As his guys are on the first here tonight. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow
that fucking time, bro. Shit. All these damn bullshit picks have been going.
Yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
8 yards to go on second down. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses are finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense,
His defense
Brandon,
is not
because
folding.
that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
On play action, Allen. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And the catch made by Walters. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or
ran backwards.
They were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. His throw incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident, because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, they'll throw with Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. To the air, Allen. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Our defense really sucked, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna care, but this defense really trash. We ain't got, like, no awareness on the field whatsoever, bro.
This Philly offense set to go. And
Should
with
be pissing
3
me off.
interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
To throw on 2nd down. Strong. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
The screens be working like fuck, bro.
Throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Throwing on 1st down. Strong. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Strong.
Oh my God, go for the ball.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Come on, man.
Quarter remains here on this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10. Strong. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A huge play there for Washington. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Washington on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Allen now looks to throw. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should.
I saw we going to the running backs. Happy change the direction. I should have never touched that shit. Now he be sliding on the field.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Off the play fake. Strong. And his pass incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Strong. He finds his tight end.
Hit, boy.
That's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Strong. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. This will be caught at Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he will find his man, Samuel. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. Allen now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. So Allen's going to look to throw. And this one's incomplete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Eagles are going to give it back here just shy of the 20. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
On 1st down, Strong. And my goodness, another interception. William Jackson with a pick. And he will
Let's go.
bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. A try here for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going, because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now, because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept this.
He's got to figure something out, because the current formula is not working. A big play there for Philly. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Strong. And this is caught. Touchdown. Watkins. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst.
Damn.
If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So a victory here for the Washington football team. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. I'll remember this one. So for one,
I gotta figure out how to get this offense clicking. Let's go. Much needed, much needed. 3-2. I gotta fucking William Jackson, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh shoot, I forgot I'm still streaming. I'm I guess that's really it. So yeah, bro, we 3-2. We got the Giants next week. It's another division game. As of right now, we should be 2-0 in the division, if I'm not mistaken. No, we are East. Let's see. Yeah, we 2-0 in the division, so that helps. Yeah, man, we got a good chance of making the playoff. We just really gotta beat Eagles again, and we gotta beat out Kyle. So he says, send me an offer right now, Nick. If you watching, send me an offer right now, bro. You ain't talking about nothing. Matter of fact, I think you already played though. Yeah, I forgot I really streaming low key. Send your offer, bro. I'm right here, right now. Nick ain't talking about nothing. He just talking. What Nick got over there anyway for me? Matter of fact, I'm finna look at your team through the what's it called. Let me see what you got over there. I need somebody on the line, low key. My line, doo doo. Oh, see one of them D tackles. One of them defensive tackles. I don't need no cornerback. Shit. Yeah, bro. I just need somebody on the line, bro. Somebody traded, bro, because our run defense suck. One of these big motherfuckers. I seen your replacement. Yeah, 81. He star. 79 speed. You said, hold on. Wait, send him. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Yes, sir, do that. Oh, you got my nigga. Oh, I forgot about Logan. He from where I'm from. Nick, you are. I think you already played too. Oh, if you already played, yeah, we can do that. Hold on, I'm gonna send it. We can do that straight up. Except that Nick. Let's see how bad this nigga threw the ball. 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. Lindsay with 100, Scary with 99, Curtis 82. Bro, for some reason I can't even get me caught up all. Like, I don't want to be one of them spammy niggas that be just sending niggas straight to streaks and shit. But you feel me? But I'm finna go on the end of the stream. Nick, if you still watching, accept this damn trade, my nigga. But week 6, we got the Giants, another division game. If we beat him, we get we'll take this series. So we won't even worry about him. But I go accept it. Alright, y'all. Bet.